Okay, hello everyone, it is Tsuki and we are back, finally. Dungeon queues are a little long today, or it might just be because nobody really likes doing level 50 dungeons. That's probably part of the reason too. But it looks like we got Copperbell Mines hard mode this time, which, not a huge fan of this one either. There's a lot of gimmicky fights in this dungeon, which gimmicks make for really annoying times, as you saw in the previous dungeon, but I think we can make do just fine. In fact, this dungeon probably would have been better if I came on Bard, but I just queued all three, so. Also, I just realized we're gonna like cap on Poetics. I have nothing to spend them on. Like augmented Ironworks gear, which is the upgraded tombstone gear you can get, actually isn't that much better than just crafted high level 15 with double melts. It's slightly better, and a part of me really just wants to kind of hold on to my Poetics until we get to level 60, since you use the same currency to get the level 60 gear. But I feel like we're gonna cap on Poetics with all the content we have to do in between now and then. So you actually only have to kill that ogre or whatever, the big guy, in order to unlock this elevator. And you can also just run past this first pack. Like, if you run far enough, they actually de-aggro you, which is kind of funny because usually enemies don't de-aggro you in dungeons. They just keep following you. Alright, looks like we're gonna kill it. I don't think it's actually worth me using my AoE, like Death Blossom, unless there's at least 4 enemies. I don't think these enemies are close enough to get Catan off. Where's the... oh, there. It's like, where's the summoner pet? The summoner's using Garuda. I'm so used to people using Titan. Not Titan, Ifrit. Nobody uses Titan. I think Titan had one fight where Titan was actually useful in. But then they nerfed it so that you couldn't really use Titan in that fight anymore. And I don't want to say what the fight is because it's kind of a story spoiler. But one fight throughout 5 years, Titan had one moment to shine. I don't know if we're actually gonna just keep going or not, so I'm just gonna Catan. I actually did remember to take Goat this time, but since we have a summoner, there's really not much for me to Goat. I guess I could Goat the warrior. Warrior overpowers a bunch. I don't think you don't get Deliverance or any of your fun toys on Warrior at level 50, unfortunately. Well, I forgot these Spriggans have like no HP. I feel like I kind of wasted that Katan there. Or that Kasatsu rather. Yeah, when there's 3 enemies, I feel like multi-dotting is probably the best way to go. Alright, so we're coming up on the first boss. The first boss is really, really annoying. This is also our first hard mode dungeon, and for the most part, hard mode dungeons, the earlier ones kind of have you retreading a lot of the same paths, but once you get towards like the later ones especially, you'll find that they're kind of like different dungeons. Like you have vastly different paths, vastly different bosses. This boss is kind of annoying. Basically what's going to happen is where's the summoner? Okay. The floor's going to get flamed up, go up in fire, and you just kind of have to move down this lane all the while. Now you can just go all the way to the end right at the start if you want to. And then also, what gets the most people killed in this boss fight is that he'll spawn bombs, and if you don't kill them in time, they will explode and kill everyone. Well, typically, generally speaking, they'll kill it. They'll do a ton of damage, and for the most part, you'll probably die. There's the bomb right there. If I can target it. That is absolutely 100% top priority. There's another one. I think I just accidentally casted a different ninjutsu than what I wanted to. I was trying to refresh Huton, but apparently I casted something else. So that's fun. The woes of being a ninja. Okay, there should be one more bomb that spawned, I believe. Yeah, there it is. That wasn't so bad. The next boss is very interesting though. The next boss is what I like to call the Bomberman boss. You basically play Bomberman with the boss. It's actually kind of interesting and funny. Now, if you're really quick, you can actually just completely ignore all of the ads that spawn here and just destroy the rock. And if you don't aggro any of the ads and kill them before the miners die, you can just run past all of these. But looks like we're doing this the more conventional way, which is totally fine. It's actually kind of refreshing to do things the proper way after doing them all rushed like before in the past. Especially after that fiasco in the last video. I think this chest can spawn a pudding or something. Yep, slime puddle. I guess so, why not? I'll never use it, but why not? Bomberman boss. So basically, we need to press this switch notch thing. I don't even know what these are called. We'll spawn a bomb. You pick it up, and then you want to drop it next to the boss so that it explodes on top of them. And it has like, I think it has a 15-second fuse once you spawn it. Then you also want to kill the kindling sprites as well, because they will bother the crap out of you. Is that close enough? Yeah. What's really annoying is that the bombs spawn in completely random spots. I don't think he's close enough. Oh, nope, that hit him. Now, after you get them like down to 0, the Spriggan will actually get off the golem, and you can attack the Spriggan. You basically have to kill the Spriggan before he pulls everyone up, which isn't that hard to do. Where's the bomb? There's the bomb. Try to throw the bomb down in front of the boss in the path he's going so that it actually blows up on top of him. Oh, nope, it's dead. Now we get to attack the Spriggan. This boss isn't actually that difficult. It's the first and last boss where a lot of people used to get tripped up a lot. The first boss because, you know, if you don't kill the bombs, it blows everybody up. And then the last boss is annoying in its own right, both because the mechanic of the boss is really annoying, and also because sometimes the boss just bugs out even when you do the mechanic properly. I don't know how that aggroed me, but okay. Copperbell Nyx Ulrich, Kingslave. Although Nyx Ulrich, that's with a Y, not with an I. Are annoying. Oh, there's actually 4 enemies this time. Alright. I remember when Ninja first came out, people kept moving enemies out of the Doton pool because they thought that it was harmful. Fun times. They also used to move them out of my Shadow Flare. Oh, I forgot I rolled on that. What? That Shadow Flare was questionable. And we get to the last boss. This boss is a pain. So the gimmick of this boss is that there's going to be like crystals around the edge of the arena, and there's going to be a I guess a sandworm of some sort in the middle of the boss or the arena, I guess. And you're supposed to feed the worm crystals when it tells you to. Otherwise, the worm will suck everybody into the middle, do a ton of damage. It usually doesn't kill you, but it almost always leads to somebody dying if you mess it up. Typically, it's a good idea to have either one of the ranged or one of the healers do it, but I'm not sure if they're well equipped with the knowledge to do so. We'll see. I think the summoner is new into this dungeon. That attack is almost impossible to dodge. You basically have to be moving before you even start casting. The Abyss Worm is searching for fodder. I don't think anyone's doing it. This is a problem. I'm gonna do it. Okay, yeah. Getting heavy kind of makes that harder though. Getting heavy really makes that harder. I like how I'm grunting. Like, nope. Ow. See, I did the mechanic properly that time, but it bugged out. It's just, you saw the worm come up and eat the rock, but it just happened to bug out. It's one of the main reasons why this fight is just freaking annoying on so many levels. On top of that, you saw we have ads that spawn all over the place. It's great. I love this fight. I love this dungeon. Alright. Please don't bug out this time. Thank you. Power attack thankfully doesn't actually do a whole lot of damage. It puts the heavy on you, which makes it more difficult if you're trying to do the crystal mechanic or the feed the worm basically. That was really annoying. I can't believe this fight still bugs out. That is actually really annoying. But we did it. We didn't wipe, nobody died, so good job, us. Good job, healer. I don't care about the belts. Goodbye, everybody. And that was Copperbell Mines hard mode. Not one of my favorite dungeons. Like, Wander's Palace and Copperbell hard mode are actually two of my least favorite level 50 dungeons in the entire game. So now that we have those out of the way, it really only gets better. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. By instinct I went and summoned this thing, so I'll get this out of the way first. But yeah, like I said, going to be more short and concise videos when we tackle these dungeons, just because I'm just gonna have it so that we start the video as soon as we get the queue, and then we end the video as soon as it's over. So hopefully you enjoyed that one. We're gonna be doing either Hawk Commander or Pharaoh series next, whichever one pops next. So look forward to that one, and I'll see you guys there. Sayonara, bye bye. You just aggroed me. I'm gonna kill you now. Okay, for reals now. Sayonara, bye bye.